What's up, NMO fans? Here's your host, Alex Lexus. Like we promised to deliver, we're doing a review with our new member, On Your Knees B, on Xbox Live. So I'm turning the wheels of control over to him for our Dragon Age review. So please enjoy.
Welcome to the Dragon Age review for the show today. Dragon Age is a game recently released by BioWare, makers of Mass Effect for PC, Xbox 360, and PS3. It's a classic Dungeons & Dragons style dark fantasy RPG. View is third person for this one. And essentially it's set in the fantasy world where there is a dark blight where the Darkspawn are coming out and trying to pretty much kill everyone. Think of them as your standard orcs from Lord of the Rings. One of the unique and cool things about this game, the origin stories for the different races, actually it's going to vary based on your starting location and what faction or level of civilization you start with. And I'll go into that in just a moment. And now we're going into the character creation. With this game, your standard races and classes apply. You can choose between humans, elves, and dwarves. The sexes don't really matter. They do change some dialogue options you have, and it changes who you can get into relationships with. Dwarves are magic resistant, elves are magic friendly, humans are kind of balanced. Now with the classes, you have rogues, warriors, and mages. Even within each class, there are subdivisions you can spec into, but here we have the character creation for your character portrait and what you're going to look like. Pretty much standard features. One of the unique things in this one that's different from other character creations is the tattoo, which you just saw. But now you can actually modify the way you're looking the party portrait there. But just standard facial features and whatnot. And just like any other RPG, you have standard stats, strength, dexterity, magic. Pretty much the standard stuff here. And then you also have your skills, thinking of like trade skills like herbalism and poison making. There's also, I don't show it here, but it goes further into detail with different talents for the skills and abilities of the classes. And what we have coming up is a sample character interaction from early in the game. Essentially, the person talking now is Morrigan. She doesn't like to get sidetracked. And unfortunately, there wasn't a way to convince her to want to help. Now, obviously the character interactions, if they go negatively, they like you less. And if they get too negative, they'll actually desert you. Now, you can also give gifts to boost ratings. And if you get high enough, it can open up side quests and other story options for you in the game. And coming up right now, just wanted to show you guys the party select screen. It does decidedly smack of Diablo, but here it is for you, and those are all the guys I got so far. Now I did include a fight scene for you guys. It's coming up next. It's the first real boss in the game. At least for me it was. I took the human noble path on this one. And here's some action here. You got your action bar at the bottom left, just like a lot of the other games out right now. And a couple things you can do. You can switch party members on the fly by clicking their portraits or clicking the character. You can also pause the action, and you can issue up to one command to each party member. One of the nice things about this game, every ability has an action, so you always see what's happening. There's no surprises. Like this here, the boss just grabbed my guy. But since he got stunned, I was able to be dropped, otherwise he would have just pounded me into the ground. And now for the end of the fight coming up, you watch, see what happens here when your character gets the finishing blow. But to wrap up, I'd like to give this game 8 out of 10. It's a good game. It's a couple minor glitches, steep learning curve, and overly frustratingly tough bosses. But otherwise, I recommend the game, and feel free to enjoy it. And thanks for tuning in for my first video game review.